It is Wednesday when we like to get a little bit more literate around here and talk about books. In today's read, 4 families in a tight-knit community are getting real about love and love affairs and what's really going on inside your neighbor's house. Here to talk about other people's houses is our book critic, Gwen Reyes, and this one's messy today.
I like it. Yeah. What did you say about it? We said...
You said she's writing about domestic stuff, and I said she's putting the mess in domestic.
I love it. I think that's perfect, because this book is exactly what you just said. It is messy and funny and such an interesting sort of peeling back of the curtain and what goes on a carpool, like the groups of families that all participate in one carpool when the main character discovers that one of the moms is having an extramarital affair, and it causes everybody to sort of crumble from there.
And hence the mess
Hence
part.
the mess, yes. It's very, very messy.
And so then we run into these whole issues of, do I stay quiet? Do I say something? Issues that some of us may have found ourselves dealing with in real life.
And I think that's what's really great about this book, because she has such a funny, biting, sardonic voice that makes you kind of go, well, these are really crazy situations that people are getting into, but it's also relatable and something that I think a lot of people and a lot of readers will really kind of relate to and enjoy.
Do you find yourself, when you're reading through this one, kind of wondering about your neighbors?
Always. I wonder about my neighbors all the time anyway. Like, I can see them, and I know one on the one side, and I know the other one on the other side, and I have opinions on both of them, and I'm always curious about what's going on.
Now, she's formerly from advertising, but she spins a pretty good yarn here.
Yes, she does. And this is her second book, and so it's really interesting to see how somebody goes from their first book to their second book, because that's when they start to really kind of figure out their voice, figure out what they're trying to say. But Abby does a really nice job of just kind of creating these really fascinating domestic stories and making them just funny. And I think that's really, really hard, because funny is a very hard thing to get across to a lot of people.
Especially when you're talking about this kind of stuff, because a lot of people have been in relationships that didn't go so well, and it is kind of hard to make that funny for all readers out there who might have experienced a little bit of this.
Exactly. And so in this one, and also what's great about it is it has different perspectives. So you're going to spend time with Frances, who's our main character, but then you're also going to dip into the family that is dealing with the extramarital affair and has their relationship is falling apart. And then you're also going to meet a man whose wife is missing. So what's that all about? So there's all these different stories that you're going to kind of weave and wind, and that's what it's also going to help make that reading a lot faster.
And you as the voyeur just get to be or the reader get to be the voyeur, just kind of looking into other people's houses.
I always like to say I like to be drama adjacent, and so this allows me to be that way.
Drama adjacent. I've never heard that. A new term for us here on the 4 p.m. show today. I said we get more literate every Wednesday.
That's what I do. I try to teach something new.
Freshfiction.com. Thanks for being with us today. All right, we are going